Last week, volunteers around the country conducted an annual census of America's unhoused community.
This literally gives us the snapshot that on this night, 1/24/24, and the nights before and after, this was the situation and condition of homelessness in America. These numbers are used by our elected officials locally and nationally to decide where money and resources need to be deployed in order to affect this very ongoing and very serious crisis.
At 9:30 on Wednesday, January 24th, over 150 volunteers filed into Westwood Presbyterian Church, donning reflective vests and grabbing flashlights to count the number of homeless people sleeping in Westwood that night.
I lived in Los Angeles for 10 years, and every day I see the homeless issues on our streets, so I feel like it's my job to give back and help collect data to help inform our city and hopefully solve the problem.
Organizer Chantel Eastman understands the precarity of living paycheck to paycheck.
I pay over half of my take home in my own housing, and I know some people, they pay more. It starts there. 1/4 of Americans are one paycheck away from becoming unhoused.
After a detailed training session, volunteers set off to their designated search areas.
We're looking forward to really helping get this area clean and helping the homeless.
I don't know how long we'll be out here, but it's nice to be out.
I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to expect at all, just because I'm grateful we're here with a group of people, but it's dark, it's nighttime.
However, with safety precautions in place, the volunteers don't actually have that much to fear.
In the 15 years that I've been involved, we have a perfect record. We've never once had an issue.
So I think it's going to be a really good and maybe eye-opening experience too, just to see how many people are living without a permanent residence, and just maybe even an empathy-building experience as well.
Throughout the night, they were on the lookout for tents, makeshift shelters, individuals sleeping on benches or in alleyways, and vans and cars that looked occupied. Every inch of public space is carefully combed through, including parking structures.
So we're in our very first structure, and it's been 30 minutes.
Volunteers log their observations in an app that aggregates all the data. Then statisticians analyze the results before the official numbers are released.
On average, a tent might contain 1.2 people or 1.3 people, but every third tent has a second person living in it.
Last year, over 46,000 people were experiencing homelessness throughout the city on the night of the count. 6,669 of them were in West LA, a significant increase of more than 2,000 individuals compared to the previous year. Back on the UCLA campus, things are looking up for the volunteers now that they've finished the parking garages.
We're optimistic because I think we are turning the corner.
The team is in good spirits still. We're hanging in there.
The Westwood count is a massive logistical effort.
This is one of the largest counts in the community, in the city really, in the county.
The organizers were initially worried that they might not get enough volunteers, but UCLA students and staff responded overwhelmingly to the volunteer opportunity.
And I want to say a big shout out to our Bruins. We had massive turnout from the Bruin community.
Service is something that's really important for me, and I'm seeking more opportunities to do that. And it just sounded like a cool experience to be with my friends and get to do something impactful that's bigger than grades.
In the end, the volunteers successfully completed their search. The group we followed counted 3 vans and cars and 2 individuals. While the official numbers won't be released for a while, Eastman is optimistic.
I'm really hopeful that this year the numbers will decrease.
Even if that happens, homelessness will remain one of the biggest issues facing the city of LA. For the Daily Bruin, I'm Max Davis-Housefield.